Hi folks, Driver Films again, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the air antenna. Principally I purchased this because I like doing a lot of outdoor work, going out portable and lugging stuff up a hill. You need to be as lightweight as possible. And my other antenna I used to use, that was getting a bit past it. But I saw air antennas on Twitter, give them a follow, learned a bit about them, and it's a guy up in Prestwich, Scotland that are making these. And I thought, well, I'll have a look, and in the new year I thought I'll get one. These things are really lightweight, weighs about 400 grams, and of course if you're lugging the radios up a hill somewhere, you need to be as lightweight as possible. So as it is, air antenna, so comes in a carry pouch. It'll quite a run of decent coax. It is somewhere on here. Let's have a look at that later. Good long length of coax. I went up to Bowl Hill in Cronford at the weekend, put it on top of a fishing rod. What it comes with, a little eyelet so you can leap it over a tree or flat down. I put the fishing rod up there. So let's inflate it, shall we? Alright, so you've got a inflation tube here, two good lungfuls, so if I can do it this time without passing out. Excuse me, that's the dog barking. He likes to bark, does the dog? And there you have it. Like I said, this side you got little flaps, so I put the fishing pole in there. But you got, let's say you can hang from a tree, hang from your loft. Further down, one and two Velcro straps, so you have the fishing pole coming down here, wrapped it on there, and away I went with it. And despite the yellow, it is quite good. I'll post a picture now of how it was set up and a few pictures around the summit. I had quite a few good QSOs with it, about 10, 11 or so, and one of them was on low power, and it was about 20 miles away. I'll insert the clip now so you can have a look. Do apologise for the audio because there's a transmitter tower behind me, and so if the camera moves, it's the dog. There's a guy working on the transmitter tower, so apologise for the noise, but this was a QRP contact. I was on 1 watt and this guy was on 500 milliwatts. Okay, I started out at 8 watts and he was at 30, but we cranked the power down to ultra QRP, and I kind of wish my radio goes even lower than 1 watt, but here's a clip for it and see what you think.
It's a very good location, and it's Golf 7 at Whiskey Kilo Hotel. You promoted me to being a Golf 0, but I've already said it's Golf 7, but there we are. Never mind, not to worry. We've got fairly old equipment here, a bit like the operator, running an FT290, would you believe, and which is still doing sterling, well, unlike me, it is doing sterling service, had it for quite a long time, and it's driving a linear amplifier, and shoving out about 30 watts, I would think, at the moment. G6KIO, 7WKH.
Yeah. Mike 6 Kilo India Oscar portable. I'm on a Years of 8 FT857 about 8 watts. That I've cranked the power back a bit. I'm using it's called an air antenna, and if you look up on Twitter or Google, just Google the air antenna. Basically it's just an inflatable J-pole antenna, and I'm using that. I got it in the new year and I thought I'd try and test it out earlier in the year, but snow, wind, rain, high winds does kind of put me off on that one. So I thought I'd give it a go today. It's fine and cracking weather up here, it's blue skies, it's lovely.
Yes, okay. I've wound the power down. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, still here, still 5.9 with me.
Yeah, okay. I've gone from 30 watts down to 3 watts. I've taken the linear amplifier out, so the output is the ST290. I think you did say your name, but I forgot that you have to give me your name again. Apologies for this. One of these days, after about 30 odd years of operation, I might actually get good at doing the hobby. Yeah, I mean the weather's nice here. Actually, it's absolutely gorgeous. Almost cloudless. It's not quite cloudless. I mean we're not very far apart. So I'm very surprised that the weather is significantly different there. But I've just been talking to somebody from somebody calling the CQ on another band there. I lost the. So I've just been talking to somebody over in the Welsh border area on 80 metres, and it sounds it's very similar over there as well. I bet it's pretty chilly up there too. M6KIO G7WKH.
M6KIO portable returning. It's not too bad. It's no wind really. Well, light breeze, but it's not too bad. My name is Dom, by the way. I do think I told you. Yeah, it's Dom. Delta Oscar Mike.
Yes, you did tell me, Don. I just my sort of butterfly mind, it didn't register. I think it's because I was actually typing your details into the computer here, for the log, and
Nottinghamshire.
What did he say for his name? No, I can't remember. So there we are. Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose actually in the sun. I mean, the sun is starting to get a little bit of strength now, isn't it? Into March, so you can feel the sun. Unlike around about Christmas time, January, the time you're making a very bright day, but the sun has got no strength at all. But you can actually feel the strength now. That's just why I hesitated. I run 4 meters as well. I'm quite active on 4 meters, and I've got the 4 meter rig on, and someone's actually calling the CQ on 4, which is quite rare actually. I mean, I don't know whether you run that particular band called 4 meters. He's not really a very active band. There's not that many of us on it. It's a bit of a select band, and a select band of people as well as a select band, and you don't hear that many people calling CQ, to be honest. So that's why I say, somebody actually calling CQ on a 4 meters. It's not unknown, but it's not as much as you do on this band. Where's the home QTH actually, Don? If you want to say, I mean, if you want to tell me it's my own business, that's absolutely fine. M6KIO G7WKH.
My 6 Kilo in the Oscar portable returning. My home QTH is Newcastle under Lyme. So it's been about an hour 20-minute drive, but I missed all the traffic, so it didn't take as long as I thought it would. But it's just outside of Cromford, and parking's a bit of a nightmare, but I've managed to find myself a spot. And the walk up the hill wasn't too bad. It was steeper than I expected it to be, but it's all good exercise. I've never been on 4 meters. I've only ever been on 2 and 70. Go on 20 meters and 40 meters, but I just tend to do 2 meters. I call it the reliable band because I can always try and get a contact on it, and I'm usually successful. There has been a few times I've been up a hill and I've called out CQ on 2 hundreds of times. No one's getting back to me, so I thought, right, I'll stick a dipole up. Then I get 5 in a log straight away, but such is life, etc. But yeah, when I upgrade my licence and save up my money a bit, I might get a 4 meter radio. I think my next project's going to try and get on 6 meters, so I've got stuff together for 6 meter dipole, but it's just getting the time to do it. I usually work 4 days, 4 on, 4 off, 12-hour shifts, so time to make antennas and time to play radio is few and far between at the moment.
Yeah, okay, that's just recording again on 4. Yeah, there's not many of us on 4, to be honest. I mean, I try and push the 4-meter band, and people have come back to me and said, oh yeah, I got myself a 4-meter rig, and there's absolutely nobody on there. I sold it again. So, you know, it's there probably are better bands to spend your money on, to be honest. But I mean, I quite like it because it's got similar coverage to 2 meters. But if I dare say, because I know there'll be people listening, and I'll be upsetting them all, and they'll start throwing things at the radio. But it's not so CB-ish as 2 meters. It's a bit more sort of genteel. But having said that, I don't want to knock 2 meters completely, because I've had some brilliant contacts on 2 meters over the years. So you know, if people listening, I'm not condemning it completely. Far from it. I've had some very enjoyable QSOs on the band. But you know, I just feel on 4 it's a bit more private, inverted commas, because you know there's not going to be that many people listening. But there you are. That's one of those. Yeah, you've come a fair way, haven't you, from sort of Stoke-on-Trent area? So I hope it's been. Do you come over often, or is this the first time you've been over there? Over here? Because I mean, I don't know whether you know the geography of this area, but we're I don't know. I bet we're, as the crow flies, I would think we're getting on for 20 miles. It won't be 20. It won't be more than 20 miles. It's probably. I'm just trying to think by road, because I do go out to that area fairly often, because I do some walking, and I often go walking in that area, and I reckon it's just over 20 miles to drive, and so obviously as the crow flies it will be a little bit less, although it's a reasonably straight road, so I shouldn't think it's that much less. So I'm going to say we're about 20 miles apart. It will be less actually. So working on 3 watts from here, and I think you said you're on 8. That's actually doing pretty well. But I do know you are in a very good location there. M6KIO, which is 7WKH.
Okay, G7WKH, Mike 6, Kilo Industrial Portable. Okay, I've turned my power down to 4 watts now. 4 watts. How's the signal?
Yeah, I can't tell any difference. Tell you what, I'm going to wind it down to half a watt. Hang on just a second. Let's find the switch. Where's it gone?
Oh, if we can get this. Okay, I'm gonna stay on 4 watts, and I'll see what you like on a few milliwatts.
Yeah, okay. This is just on half a watt. Can you still hear me over?
Yeah, you're still 5.9. Hang on, I'm going to turn it down to 1 watt. I don't think this will go any further. Hang on. Okay, I'm on 1 watt of power. 1 watt of power.
Nice, perfect. No problem at all. I can hardly tell any difference. This is just 500 milliwatts. Well, it's supposed to be 500 milliwatts. So I sometimes question it, because a lot of people have said, you know, to me, you must be running more than 500 milliwatts because you're a cracking signal. So I keep on meaning, as I must say, I must borrow a power meter, which I don't have at the moment, and actually measure to see what is coming out. I don't think it's a million miles out, because I can tell the current on the power supply is next to nothing. It's hardly registering the current it's taken. So it's not running a great deal of power. So it may not be necessarily spot on 500 milliwatts, but it won't be much. So yeah, that absolutely amazes me, going sort of about 20 miles on allegedly 500 milliwatts. Incidentally, just for the record, the aerial antenna, it's a co-linear up on the side of the house. Okay. This guy he's persistent, calling CQ on 4 meters. I suspect he's just got himself on 4 meters and trying to have his first contact. There we are. I'll look him up in the call book in a minute, see where he is. But yeah, he's not as. I think he's a reasonable distance away. I mean, it's a perfectly readable signal, but he's not. He's not fully quietening by any means. He's either got a very poor aerial or he's a reasonable distance away. That's one of the problems you find with 4 meters is people don't invest in their aerial and then just clip the wires to a wall and say, right, that's the 4-metre aerial, and they expect to work the world on it and say, oh, I couldn't hear a thing. Well, you know, if you've got a half decent aerial, you know, there are people out there actually. But there we are. M6KIO G7WKH.
G7WKH, Mike 6 Kilo India Oscar Portable, definitely on QRP, 1 watt of power. I've done a quick video of this, of us talking on low power. If you don't mind, can I put it on YouTube?
Sorry, I missed what you said there, not because of the reception, I just didn't quite catch what you said over.
Yeah, I've recorded our low power conversation on my camera. Is it alright if I stick it on YouTube and you can view it later?
Yes, of course you can. You can give me a link or whatever. If you don't want to give a link over the air, I am on QRZ.com, and if you log in, there is an email address on there, and that is the one that I tend to use most of the time. So it is one that is actually monitored. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm a bit curious to know where this guy is calling from. I didn't get his call sign actually, but a bit curious where he's calling from. So you don't hear that many people calling CQ on 4, and he didn't say where he was calling from, which of course when you're putting a CQ call out, that's something you should always do. You say this is blah 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 calling from, but he's not been doing that. Right, so with that, well, yeah, I will hand it back to you. I don't know whether you want to make it a final. I mean, I'll talk all day to people, but I dare say as you're out and about, you probably want to see how many others you can pull in there. M6KIO G7WKH.
Mike 6 Kilo India Oscar Portable. Yeah, cheers for that one, Paul. If you look at my QRZ.com page, there's a link to my YouTube channel, but as soon as I edit it and chuck it up there, I'll pass you the link. It's been fantastic on this milliwatt conversation. I'm really happy with that, and I'll let you get to that going for me and see if you can get a few contacts on there. Really appreciate it anyway, Paul. Best 7-3 from this end, and enjoy your weekend.
Yes, okay, Don. Yeah, that guy seems to have stopped calling now, so I probably won't bother. I might just put out the call saying the station that was calling CQ a while ago. I'm here now, but he's probably thrown the switch. Okay, Don, well, thanks for that, and have a safe journey home, and I hope you've managed to get some other stations in the log. Put your power back up, and I'm sure they'll go back to you. G7WKH signing with M6KIO, and I hope you get a chance to work again, Don. All the best.
Okay, like 73, Paul. Catch you further down.
Yeah, cheers, Don.
QRP contacts. Okay then, Paul, cheers for that one. This is the antenna I was using. It's an inflatable antenna. A guy up in Prestwick does it. I'll link it in the video description. That's absolutely when you press the wrong button on your phone. Yeah, cheers for that one, Paul. Really appreciate it. So I think it's time for a spot of lunch. We'll see what else I can get. So that was a quick. This is George, by the way. That was a quick overview of the air antenna. I'll put all the specs in the description box. Would I recommend this? Would I not recommend it? What do I like? What don't I like? Well, I don't think there's much that I don't like about it. I mean, it's okay. It's not exactly 100% rigid, so I wouldn't go taking it out in high winds. I kind of tested that out in the beginning of this year. I was up in the hill in Wales, and well, it was windy as hell, so I couldn't raise it further up. There's nothing to dislike about this antenna. It does the job. It's perfect. Would I recommend it? Yeah, why not? It's lightweight, and I'm okay. I do have an 857, and I do lug up 2 Lifey batteries up there, but you know that's the way you have to carry. But it's a fantastic antenna, so would recommend you get one. They do a dual bander as well, 270. They're even testing out a HF version, which would be interesting to see what band that operates on. I'll link all the details below. There is going to be a website that's coming in April, so whenever that goes live I will post it below. I'm not affiliated with the Air Antennas. I just saw them on Twitter and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go, and I am really glad I did, because they are fantastic. And that's about it really. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'm going to do more testing on it in the future. There is an airborne version as well also, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. And by the way, this was using my GoPro Hero 7, so hopefully the footage is decent. I'm still learning about this camera, so well, there you go, and until next time, thanks for watching, and 73.